in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers. Here's Anders Carlson set to get this one started, and we are underway here at Lambeau. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here we go. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Ready? The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Following the interception, Love being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready?
Play action this time with Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They had a good chance getting the first points of the game on the board, but what a great job defensively, getting a hand in there and knocking it away and preventing that first touchdown.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
So that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side of the defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
On 1st and 10, Love. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On play action, Love to throw. Steps away to his left. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. First down, going to the air with Love. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown, Packers! Jaden Reed, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. They're going to run forward Jones. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. Here's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Burrow. He connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Mixon. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Burrow looking to pass to Mixon on the check down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. For a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And he will dive trying to get the first down, but it looks like he's going to be marked down just short. 6-0 our score after 1.
Cut that one a little short.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
1-1, ready?
They run for it with Mixon, and this time he is in. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is... He's got a man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. So
fucking push me out of bounds, dude.
Play on the penalty for illegal touching on the outside.
And that's one as a receiver
yeah.
where a lot of times you don't even realize that you've even done it, but just one foot goes over the chalk, and you're the first to touch it when you come back in. That's going to be a penalty.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Love. And that will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, Love. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 21. Love looking to throw it. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To the air again, Love. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal. And his kick is indeed good, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. On 3rd down, Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
12.
Now it's Burrow. is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Here's Higgins out on the right side. This offense on third down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They go play action with Burrow. 20, 10, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time.
Touchdown! Joe Mixon. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals have regained the lead. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And now off to the races down the right side. Still going past the 30. Oh, he doesn't quite make it down at the 1-yard line. As close as he could possibly get, but still, what a return.
And, partner, not only is he kicking himself right now, he's going to petition the league for 99-yard fields. That's almost not fair to get it that far and not get into the end zone. Nevertheless, a great return.
Jones is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. Love now on second down. Flushed out right. And he will get this into the end zone.
Son of a bitch.
Green Bay. Jordan Love taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers have yet again retaken the lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and the lead is now 2. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter 1, they struggled. Quarter 2 here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 69 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. Nixon now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points going on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Play fake. Here's Love. That one caught downfield by Watson. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On second down, it's Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Love, this is third and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. And it's a Packers touchdown. Rodeo Dobbs from 4 yards out. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Love throwing for it. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Burrow on play action. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You had a horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, Good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And they needed two. They could only get one. Fourth down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of only a yard. 52. It's fourth down.
They'll go with Jones. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. And now they're in the hurry up. First down, Love to pass. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Love going to give this one to Jones. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Packers first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Play action this time with Love. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. Then he goes down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now a 3rd and 6. Love now. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. And inside give to Jones. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. 2nd and 6. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And he's not able to get away. Saves back at the 22. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. On play action. Love to throw. Being chased out left. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. Love to throw for it on 4th. They'll roll him out right. Open man, he's got Reed. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Here's 3rd and goal now back at the 11. Love, they go play action now. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. 11 mighty. Now Burrow down around his goal line. Flush to his right. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. offense moving quickly to the line. And they go play action now. Burrow working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
16 yards. First down, Bengals.
11. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
11. Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Now Burrow. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
11, mighty.
Burrow will throw. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. 3rd and 2, now Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the 4th. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. To throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 2nd and 5. Again, this to Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now a 2nd and 2.
22 needle. Ready.
Love with a give to Dillon. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. A give to Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
First down. Here's Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Love looking to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Love. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner, as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. This is 1st and 10. Burrow. He'll buy some time right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down. Burrow. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Love. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory.